Okay, let's talk about the second part of simplifying algebraic expressions, and let's talk about the distributive property. So the distributive property we learned about back in chapter 1, and that is when you have a number times an entire quantity. Okay, this is saying, hey, I have 2 of these. Okay, and so remember, multiplication is the same thing as repeated addition. So instead of having to write out this quantity twice, what I can do is take 2 and multiply it to everything on the inside. Okay, so I can do 2 times x is 2x, bring down my minus sign, 2 times 5 is 5, plus 7x. Okay, so I have 2 of these parentheses, 2 x's and 2 times 5 is 10. Hello, Miss McNally, there we go. Okay, and now what can I combine together? 2x plus 7x is 9x, and then I don't have anything to put with that minus 10. So it's 9x's minus 10. Okay, if you need a visual, right, think of it like this. I have 2 of these parentheses. That means I have an x minus 5 and an x minus 5, and then a 7x. And I'm putting all of these together. Negative 5 and negative 5 is minus or negative 10, 7, 8, 9x. Right? I just combined the terms that were alike. But instead of having to write out x minus 5 twice, I just multiplied it by this number on the outside. Okay, let's look at letter B. I have distributive property. 4 times 3a would be 12a, minus 4 times 5 is 20. This is a plus sign. 2 times 2b is 4b, plus 2 times 4 is 8, right? I use this plus and this minus. So now, when I'm looking for like terms, what terms have the exact same variable factor? Minus 20 plus 8. So I'm going to have 12a plus 4b, and then 8 minus 20, or negative 20 plus 8, is minus or plus negative 12. Either answer would be okay because they mean the same thing. And then let's look at letter C. So distributive property first before I try to combine any like terms. So I'm not doing anything with the 3m. Then I'm adding 5 times m is 5m, plus 5 times 6 is 30, and then minus 2. Right? I just took 5 times m is 5m plus 5 times 6 is 30. I haven't combined anything yet. So now I'm looking for my like terms. 3m plus 5m is 8m, and then 30 minus 2 is 28. And I'm done. Okay, we're gonna save D for just a second. We're gonna come up here to E. So what looks a little bit different about E is that it has a negative, okay? But we're doing everything the exact same. We just have to be mindful of our integer rules. So I have negative 3 times x is negative 3x, plus negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. Okay, I'm gonna put this in parentheses because otherwise to me it looks weird to have plus minus. Okay, this way I know it's plus negative 15. I've done my distributive property, minus 7 plus 2x. So now I'm looking for my like terms. 3x plus 2x is 5x. Then if I have negative 15 minus 7, right? That's the same as negative 15 plus negative 7. Think of it like temperature. If it's already negative 15 degrees and my temperature goes down 7, that means it's going down 22. So I would take minus 22 or plus negative 22. Okay, let's look at letter F. Negative 2 times negative 4x is positive 8x. Bring down my minus sign because that's a minus. And then negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. And then plus 10, right? Because I haven't done anything with that plus 10. So now I'm going to combine my like terms. Do I have any other x's? I do not. But what's weird here? I have minus negative 6. What's that the same as? Keep, change, change. So look, now it's just 6 plus 10. So my whole answer is positive 8x plus 16. Positive 8x plus 16. Okay, the trickiest kind of scenario is letter G, okay? And it's tricky because you have to think of it like we have 5 x's and then we're taking away 3 of these. So the easiest way when you have this minus sign or subtraction sign before a set of parentheses is to keep, change, change. So now I have negative 3 times 2x is negative 6x minus, bring down my minus, negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. I'm going to put that in parentheses. So now I have 5x plus negative 6x is negative 1x minus negative 12 is just plus 12. So let's look at H. 5 times negative 3x is negative 15x plus 5 times 7 is 35 plus 5 times x is 5x minus 5 times 1 is 5. So when I'm looking for my like terms, negative 15x plus 5x is negative 10x. And then 35 minus 5 is plus 30. Okay, so now that we've done all that, let's come over here to D. So I have negative 5 times this whole parentheses. So negative 5 times 1 is negative 5 plus negative 5 times x is negative 5x. Okay, then I'm going to keep, change, change because it's that tricky subtraction sign in front of distributive property. So I'm going to do plus negative 8 times negative 3 is positive 24. Negative times negative. Plus negative 8 times negative 8 times 2x is negative 16x. So now negative 5 plus 24 is 19. Negative 5x plus negative 16x is negative 21x. So you could write it like that, or 19 plus negative 21x, whichever way you prefer.